Hey guys, I cut the intro off a little bit early because we got, some people in here.
Hey guys,
Oh,
I cut the intro off a little bit early.
That's me. Okay, well, audio works. But yeah, I cut that shit off a little bit early because we got plenty of people in here right now. I mean, it's alright. Don't want to keep everybody waiting. You know what I mean? And thank you. I don't have anything really planned today like I normally do. Maybe we can just talk about, because sometimes you guys get into side conversations and you want to talk about this or that. And I'm like focused on etiquette or art history or whatever it is that I'm talking about for the day. And I don't really get to mingle with you guys, so we can mingle. And actually, I'm also not really prepared, but I'm physically prepared to stream because I'm supposed to be streaming with Hotep Jesus right now, but like, I haven't heard from him, so I might, if he sends me a link any minute, just be like, I don't know, get out of here and like pop on to his thing. But like, I figure I spent some time getting all made up and getting ready for his stream. Ooh, yay, it's happening.
I'm at work ATM, so I can't stay and watch. But I'm gonna send ya a happy birthday money gift.
Thank you so much. That's what I was hoping for. Just a little bit of love and action today. Thank you so much, Christopher. That really means a lot. Yeah. So I spent some time getting ready for Hotep's stream, and I figured, well, I mean, it's my motherfucking birthday, and I spent time getting all motherfucking ready, so that was not going to be a waste of time. I'm going to get on stream and see how you guys are doing. Jay was wondering what was happening. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll hear from him eventually. Maybe he forgot or whatever. But, yeah. I'm sure I'll hear from him. He'll be like, oh shit. Because I recently did that, actually, to someone. I should probably get that person I did that to on this stream right now. But I guess Comicsgate person, they wanted to do something. And, I was like, yeah. And then they, like, I don't know, I didn't remember setting a date and I didn't write it down, mark it down, so I pretty much like stood him up and I felt really horrible. I was like, shoot, this is so not what I normally do. My bad, let me make it up to you. So yeah, you can always help support. Jay sent a link in the chat. It's streamlabs.com/Martina Markota TV. Hey Wonder Girl, thanks. Hails Aid Comics. What's up? Alright, sorry, I'm just rolling a little something, a little birthday spliffy, so that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm focused on, so don't mind me. And we got people in here, and I'm not really saying that much, anything interesting. I wish all you guys would be here when I say interesting shit. I should just start reading that etiquette shit from last night all over again, since I have all you people here. Hey Elf, what's up? Man, I remember watching Elf. That was the thing. Yay, I'm currently in first place. That's great, Jay. So basically, also if you can't financially contribute or whatever, it would also help me out as a little birthday gift if you guys vote for this stupid little corny competition that I'm doing. I'm only doing it because I got blacklisted, so I lost my career, and it would be a big FU to the haters and the bitches that are canceling me and continuing to cancel me. So let's give them a big FU. And I also lost a lot of income losing my career, so the 25 grand would help. That would be great. So give me that vote. And also, why not get like one of us, a little bit of, some alchemy into the magazine, It's a thought mag. Let's get some alchemy thought in the thought mag, Okay. Drizzling a little tobacco in this. That's how it works. A little tobacco wacky. It's cooking up a little alchemy spliff. What's happening? It's true. So I'm trying to finish my third filet mignon. Oh, okay. Okay, so what's happening? What are you guys talking about? Yes, I do have someone special. Oh, it's out of shot, but I have these lovely flowers from my husband. But he's not in America. Comes with a balloon. Comes with a balloon. So yeah. Ooh, can you guys see it? Yeah, I mean, I think you guys all pretty much know my story and my issue and Jack's issue about his visa and him not being able to come, the FBI calls, the false FBI tips, and not being able to come to America for like 5 goddamn years, 4 years, whatever it's been. So, you know, we have this way of just dealing with things separately right now. No, I don't have a cake. Okay. Hey, where can we vote for you? Thank you, Zachary. If you'd like to vote, there is a link in the description. There should be. Oh no, there isn't. What happened to that link? Let me get it from Jay. Jay, where is it? Okay. I thought there would be copy link address. Okay, I'll send it to you. Nope, that's wrong. God damn it. Alright, there we go, and I'll put it in the description as well. Alright, cool. I don't know. I mean, alright, let me know if you guys have questions or like what you want to normally talk about. Yeah, I mean, someone mentioned yesterday about the Lady Antebellum thing, that they are now suing the Lady A singer, but they're all freaking retarded because the Black Lady is like trying to sue after like they had this like Zoom meeting, and I think they were like publicly like smiling, holding hands type shit. And then behind, like after all that, like, okay, we're all on good terms kind of like thing, she has her lawyer like try to sue them for like $10 million. Bitch, you were never making $10 million as Lady A, okay? So like, let's not pretend that like you were losing $10 million worth of income because they took your Lady A. It's a bit crazy. And then I'm pissed at Lady Antebellum because Lady A is my nickname too. You think you're the only Lady A? Like, now you just stole that name from all the Lady A nicknames. Like, fuck you. It's stupid anyway because your A still stands for Antebellum. What's that? Oh, I think it's my roommate's phone. But yeah, the A still stands for Antebellum, so you're fucking retarded. And it's a nickname. It's not like a full proper like name. You can't take Lady A. God damn. Everyone's so goddamn retarded and selfish. Yeah, man. Got this. Rolling a little spliffy. Rolling a little spliffy. Wonder Girl. I think PayPal is better. It's the same thing, really, but I think PayPal is better. Just like directly, because it's gonna go there anyway. But then I have to like wait a few days, and it's like this whole thing. But thank you, Wonder Girl 60s. You're always amazing to me. Steven is who? What's up? Hi. Are you sure that's 35, not 25? How'd you know I was 35 anyway? Did I mention that? probably do. I mention it all the time. Yeah, man, time flies. I think a lot of my followers are like viewers. I don't like saying followers. Viewers. I think a lot of you guys are a little bit older. Oh, Carl Rose in here. What's up? Hey. What's that periscope for? What? Where? But yeah, I did a whole stream about the Lady Antebellum thing. I think it's pretty much retarded pick for a name because it's like too generic. It's too short. There's probably a bunch of other Lady A's like me, Lady Alchemy. It's all of our nicknames. Aw, Stephen 4X. Finally get to catch us my stream. Let's see. Didn't say anything. Stephen, you made my day. Thank you so much. It's amazing. And Wonder Girl 60s. She's always amazing too. Fuck, man. Thank you. Whew. Now I can just chill. Yeah, I roll my own cigs, but this is a spliff. I'm ancient, 48. Ah, Luke Johnson's 20. Young. Youngin'. Steven's getting wrecked on alcohol tonight. Fun stuff. I should probably get some alcohol. You know, 35 years old. I'm allowed. That was like one time my mom caught me streaming. She caught like a stream, and afterwards she like reprimanded me about like having a drink, and it was because I had like juice in a wine glass. I was like, Mom, that was just like juice and shit, but like, hello, I'm in my 30s, like I'm allowed to smoke, like, I mean, excuse me, I'm allowed to drink, I'm allowed to smoke too, but like it's a big no-no, smoking and drinking. Anyway, yeah, so we had the new update on the Lady Antebellum. What else? Got like 60 people in here, and now I'm feeling like super anxious. I'm just gonna start reading shit. If I don't have anything interesting to say. I'm gonna go back to reading that etiquette shit. I would write something insane, but Martina renders me profound. Oh, okay. Wait, how old is Carl? Carl's 23. Baby! You know, Russian Doggo, it's funny that you ask who is Lady Antebellum, because that is what I have been asking for a long time as well. Because every time I type in, like, I try to, I start attempting to type Lady Alchemy into, like, a search engine or anything. Lady Antebellum always comes up when I do, like, the Lady A part, because they're bigger than me. And then I go into alchemy, and then I pop up. So I've always been like, what the fuck is Lady Antebellum? I'm like, whatever. But now I'm a little more like, excuse me, who are you? After they're taking the Lady A name. You feel that old on the inside. Wow, Carl. I was always like that too. I was a bit of an old soul. And now I'm a young soul. Oh shit, I'm gonna like get ash myself. Thank you. Okay, so how's the comic book coming along? That's a great question. Maybe I should talk about that. It is doing very well. I made a mistake. I should have put like on this wall here and turn the camera what I have on this wall, which you cannot see. But I printed out all the pages that I have so far, and it's getting there. It's looking good. Let me show you guys some stuff. I do think I picked my colorist. Luke Johnson said, I've always said I'm a 95-year-old trapped in a 20-year-old body. Yeah, that's what I was like. But let me share with you guys what's going on with the comic book. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll like give you a sneak peek of this video that I'm working on. Ooh, that will be fun. You guys get to see this video. Okay, let's do this. Hold up. I'm going to get this video into OBS. Is it this one? Wait, I think. Hold on. Let me just check. Let me double check. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. That's not the right video. Yeah, I was working on a video, and I don't have it all sorted because I need a little bit more coloring from my colorist, but I also need more artwork for the second half of the video. So the first half is like up to the point where like something dramatic happens, and then after that is like supposed to be the action. There's demons, there's being consumed by like demonic spirits, there's like alchemy happening. That's where all the alchemy and the fun stuff happens. Like now, like that's the new pages that I'm working on with my artist. And the art that I currently have for like the first half of the book is a lot of the character buildup, and yeah, so just check it out. All right, I'm switching over. Check it out, guys. All right, so how did you guys like the video? No comment so far. I'm excited about it. Oh, you guys are just chit-chatting with yourselves. But yeah, so okay, good. What does thank you, it's coming together. Pirate says that it's awesome, looks nice, very good, it's coming together nicely. And thanks, Matthias. I'm not sure if that's the cover. I'm still working on okay. gotta catch up to all this now. So yeah, that's not the official cover. It's just kind of like what I made for now with one of the pages, like it's close-up version of a page. I mean, I might possibly use it, but I am going to be working with the artist. He's just really hard at work right now on the like interior, because that's what I need right now. We're kind of really getting into the flow and into the characters and into the designs, and he's now really getting into the groove. So I think it's a good place for him to kind of get used to what's going on with the character, and then we can get into working on a proper cover that has like all these different elements of the story. So yeah, I think that'll happen a little bit later. But Free Range Human says, but this promo / trailer felt like Neuromancer meets Nine Inch Nails and KMFDM filtered through cyberpunk and some sort of extra sexy, I don't know. I really fucking good though. Thanks, man. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Just pumped. Oh my god, Pablo says, I think the trailer is missing an intro ripped off from some anime, lol. Yeah, that's because my former artist made this intro for me that was just Wicked, it's Wicked City ripoff. He literally had me reading like word for word this thing from Wicked City, and it was way cringier. This one is, I think, more Lady Alchemy, really badass. This is what it is. Nice comic art, although some cancel culture crowd would deem those demons racist. It's true, my demons are black. But, okay, someone asked, what does Mutus Liber mean? So, the Mutus Liber, let me bring up something for you guys. Now I have the song in my head. Okay. What is happening here? Hold on, sorry. Alright, Indiegogo. Let's do... yeah, so the Mutus Liber, if you go down here, I have a little thing about it. Oh, I don't think you can see the full thing. There you go. Yeah, the Mutus Liber is a real text, alchemical text that was written in 1677, and you can see here that's me holding the actual Mutus Liber back in like February, I think. I actually, after writing this and creating this story, I actually went to a book fair, this really cool book fair. Look. Got things from the book fair. This is from the book fair too. Fine books and collections. Look at this guy. We got rare books. New York City Rare Book Week. Fairs, exhibits, and auctions. That's pretty much what was going on. And yeah, it was super cool. And it's a rare books, I don't know, fair, auction thing. It's a fair. It was a fair. But you can buy them. It was on sale. And there's a lot of alchemy books and things. Ooh, what was that? There's a lot of alchemy books and things, and next thing you know, we passed a glass case. Me and my friend passed a glass case, and there was the Mutus Liber, and I recognized it right away from a page inside of it. I think it was possibly that this middle page, possibly. But they also have this little pamphlet that they gave me to go along with it. So maybe I'll read that. It's kind of cool. It's the famous and legendary rare Mute book. So Mutus Liber is the Latin for the mute. Oop, that was my chair, guys. Okay. That was my chair. It's my foot, my bare foot rubbing against the metal of the chair. Yeah, so it's Latin for the mute book, or the silent book, because it's basically a picture book, and it has a bunch of alchemical images and stuff explaining things, and people have tried to figure out. Yeah, so I have on my campaign, it says the Mutus Liber, or mute book, Latin for silent book, is a hermetic philosophical work published in 1677. It ranks amongst the major books on alchemy in early modern literature, consisting mainly of illustrated plates. Mutus Liber's meaning was pored over for a long time. More recent studies are striving to use its historical reality in order to reveal its meaning. The Mutus Liber is the key to understanding Lady Alchemy's unique bloodline and the source of her alchemical journey. So yeah, that last sentence is my fictional bit of it being the key to understanding my bloodline in the story. I say my, Lady Alchemy's bloodline in the story, and that's the start of her alchemical journey when she gets this book. But this thing says... the famous and legendary rare Mute book, the most important alchemical book of the 17th century, and a masterpiece of early visionary art, explaining the making of the Philosopher's Stones in pictures. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's explaining how to make the Philosopher's Stone via pictures. Hence the Mute book. Let me just check in on you guys a little bit. Okay. What are you guys talking about? Comic book styled, historically based fiction regarding classic apothecary. Yes. If so, indeed, neat. Do a stream with Sticks and Hammer. You two would get along swell. I think we follow each other. We've never interacted. So, oh, let me check, by the way. Yeah, I still haven't heard from Hotep, so whatever. Whatever. Is there anything in the Mutus Liber about doppelgangers by any chance? Oh my god. These are all jokes about my former artist making this stupid, stupid story. I had doppelgangers in it. Or stands. Is that what it is? Okay. As Above, So Below is my favorite movie. Cool. It's very alchemical. Yes, I am familiar with Nicholas Flamel. Stephen is too. I'm not sure I saw the movie, but I'm familiar with it. I probably would have remembered if I saw it. Yeah, it's incredible we managed to find the actual Mutus Liber, and it's in such mint condition. I was so shocked because they were like very eager to take out these rare books. They're like, yeah, you want to look at it? And they like would take it out, and I was just like looking at it like it's a museum, like no touch, and they're like flipping through. They're like, yeah, no, you can hold it. Do you want to hold it? And they're just like, they want you to like flip through the pages. And I was like, with my luck, the way that things happen with me is that I'm gonna like rip a page or drop the book or spill something on it. I was like, I don't want to touch it. I was like, I'm gonna fuck it up. Like, things can exist for centuries before it gets into my hands, and then once it gets into my hands, it ends up broken. So, yeah. Regarding Lady Alchemy's backstory, is she related to Archimedes by any chance? That would be interesting, but no. Oh, thank you, J. de Molay. Says, this is a great backstory. I think your book is a can't miss. Oh my god. William Brother says, I was, by the way, William is a character in my story as well. He's a very dear real-life person to me that has passed. But he says, I was cataloging a monastery, and they had 600-year-old Bibles just laying around. I was wondering why they didn't put them in glass cases or something. That is amazing. Wow. Oh my god, Free Range Human says, did you forget about the token smoke? You are far too coherent. Unleash your inner creativity. Alright, I'll get back to smoking it. Oh, birthday spliff. But yeah, thanks, Jay Demole. I think the story is really cool. I think there's a lot of elements. There's a lot of like deeper little elements that I don't want to give away to everybody, but I'm kind of. It's interesting how it's working out because, you know, I created the like story like concept and really laid down each moment. I think even page by page I tried to, but that changed around when Vaughn wrote the script. But I really wrote out the whole kind of concept back in like November possibly even. I think maybe late November because I came back to America in early December and it was already, I did that shit already. So, and then Vaughn took my notes, took my script, which it wasn't like a proper script in a script format. It was just like an outline, and he turned it into a script and included kind of little bits that would make characters make more sense, and just finished it off and really made it like a proper story, and I was really happy with it, and I was like, yeah, great, fine, amazing. It's like, you want to change it? I was like, no, looks fine. But now that we are going through all the pages piece by piece with Dario, my artist, it's interesting because I start looking at things in the story a little bit deeper, and I'm still now creating things, and now I'm talking to Vaughn over again about like, okay, so about the demons, I realized that I want to do this particular demon because it has this like power and has this appearance, and it would be really cool if like Dario draws it like this, and then like this can happen in it, blah blah blah, but we need to change this part of the script in order to make that work. And he's just like, yeah, okay, we'll work it out. Oh shit, I need to send in my notes on that actually, I forgot. But yeah, so it's interesting how now I'm like, even in the middle of like the inking the book, I'm still kind of changing things here and there and making it have more depth. So now it's not just like, oh, my story has like a, you know, I summon a demon like on stage or something. It's like, no, there's a specific demon that has a specific use for summoning him that is beneficial to Lady Alchemy, which creates more of that temptation to have that Faustian deal or something, and visually more stunning, and it just like rounds out the story. And if you look it up, it's a real demon, and it's like just things make sense. So it's really cool. I love it. Let me just see what you guys are saying. All the best to you, great artwork so far. Thank you. I'm working right now on a huge piece, Pompeii, a go-go. Let you know where to find it when I finish. Yes, please do that, Tim Horn. Oh, that's interesting because our last art stream was actually on Pompeii. Cool, fun. I need 17 panels of walking. It's with Chloe. That's true. Ah, T Bella came in just to say happy birthday. Thank you so much. Aw, thanks, Ted. Says Vaughn can work a story and you're learning a lot. I can tell. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'll get back to this guy. But yeah, where's this copy? It says a copy including fine impressions with contemporary hand coloring in places. Oh, thank you so much. $5 says happy birthday. Looking forward to your book. Thank you. So, the Mute book, in which, however, the complete Hermetic philosophy is depicted with hieroglyphic figures, 3 times consecrated to the best, thrice great, greatest merciful God, and dedicated to the sons of the Sun of the Sun Art, by the author whose name is Altus. So it is about $94,500. Let me see that. That's how much the Mutus Liber is. Where is it? Can you see that? Is that Canadian? That's Canadian dollars? It's 85,000 euros. Damn. That's an expensive old book. Oh my god, John. Is it Forrester? Said happy birthday. It's mine too. Happy birthday, John. Very nice. We got some Cancers in the house. July 10. Yeah, yeah. What year were you? I was 85. 85. Yeah, you know what's funny? A lot of people say they miss me on Rebel. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh wow, we got July 12th, and we have July 22nd. Very cool. July 11th, happy birthday tomorrow. Holy shit, 1995. 10 years older than you. Damn. William is a Cancer as well. Wow, that's awesome. Cool. Love it. I'm just going to read a little bit about the Mutus Liber, if you don't mind. Oop. Michael Von Doom.
Working, but happy birthday.
Thanks, Michael. You're always so great to me. Thank you. 1987. It's a good year. Martina would be a Cancer. Leos are born later in July. Yeah, that's right. I am not self-centered. Like, the ruling planet is the sun for Leo, and they're the lion, the Leo. It's all, my mom's a Leo. It's early August. It's like the center of the universe, you know what I mean? Or solar system, but like, you know, center of the universe. And it's all about them, but Cancers are very sensitive and emotional. It's very accurate. We're home buddies. It's very accurate. Creative. Yeah. Oh, Jay is a Leo. You don't seem like a Leo, to be honest, but maybe I don't know you that well, and you have tendencies of making it be. I was like thinking, I was like, yeah, like an only child. I was like, no, yes, it was. Okay, all right. Oh, what the fuck? Can you remember the Reagan assassination attempt? What year was that? I remember the Oklahoma City bombing. I mean, I remember like Waco. I remember those things. I remember 9/11, obviously. I was like almost an adult. I'm a Taurus according to the horoscope. We shouldn't get along. Yeah. I look like you, Matthias. I mean, I'm sure we can all be friends with the horoscopes. And the thing is about the horoscopes, there's like 12 of them, right? And we all have like all of them to varying degrees. So like, I don't know. I gotta look into it a little bit more. But there's like, maybe it's like the rising sign shit. Or I mean, I think it's like a spectrum of like all 12 of them. And sure, I think probably on the Cancers, like I'm in Cancer, like I'm born Cancer. But I think there's like, depending on things, other aspects to it. Puma says I'm a Leo, July 24th. Thanks for the slight. No, it's okay. It's just my mom's a Leo. She pissed me off today, so. I'm just being like, Mom, you think you are the center of the universe. Okay, Leo. Anyway, so we have publication history, first edition of utmost rarity. Oh my god, I can't believe I was holding that shit. Only known copy with contemporary hand coloring, and apart from another copy which was sold at auction in Paris in 2018, whereabouts unknown, the only traceable copy in private hands or in the open market for 86 years. Even the copy of the formerly privately owned Rittman Library is now kept in a public institution. KB the Hage. Only 12 other copies, including all 15 engraved plates, are traceable today, at least one of which has poor impressions, and another one partially poor impressions, the Rittman Library. Only one copy is held by a public library in the USA, University of Wisconsin, and one copy in the German-speaking area, Zurich Foundation, C.G. Young Kusnach. Already in 1934, when the penultimate copy of the Mutus Liber's first edition was auctioned at Sotheby's in Paris, they referred to it as exceedingly rare. The catalog of the very extensive and important library of early books and manuscripts relating to alchemy and the occult and physical sciences. Paris, April 18th, 1934, lot 523. Man, in 1934, they were doing some... they had a catalog of a very extensive and important library of early books and manuscripts relating to alchemy and the occult and physical sciences. I love that. They further state, besides the private leaf missing in several copies, this copy has a leaf before the AU lecture. So AU is... Oh, wait, I don't know if that's like another language. Sorry. AU is gold, but I think that this is like a French word, the O lecteur, which seems entirely unknown to bibliographers. However, we have been able to trace several copies containing both the private and the O lecture leaf. Max Bro stated in 1921, a remarkable book of which very few copies are known. Rare books and manuscripts and bindings, catalog 416. In 1702, a reprint appeared within Jean-Jacques Manget's Bibliotheca Chema Curiosa, and in 1702, with the plates newly engraved. In this edition, there is no imprint present on the title page, and none of the text leaves are included. Anyway, let me catch up with what you guys are doing. Ooh, Stephen is who wants to get his hands on Anne Boleyn's missing necklace. Thank you, Agora, for the birthday wishes. Are you into anthropodermic bibliopeggy? Flesh binding? What? And do you own a copy of such books, manuscripts, texts? No, I just have old... I mean, I love old and rare books. Like, hence I went to an auction about it. I mean, it was really fucking cool. There's a lot of political stuff, too. Like, look at this. Federalist collection. Can you see that? Wait. Like, it's a collection of essays written in favor of the new Constitution, as agreed upon by the Federal Convention, September 17th, 1787, in 2 volumes, New York, printed and sold Hanover Square. Wow, I mean, it was so cool. You could just walk around. I should show you guys pictures. Shit, I should pull them up. But yeah, holy shit. it was amazing to just walk around and there's just like, oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at this old book. Like, holy shit, look at this old book. It was so fantastic. How much longer do you have to order the comic? I think you're good with that. I mean, I'm still working on it, so it'll still be open for a little while, and then I'll order a little extra copies and sell them on my own. And that'll be that. A lot of people have been asking about Rebel. No, I haven't worked with Rebel in like over a year. Reggie said, I would love the Federalist Collection. 8 pages from Gutenberg Bible sold for $500,000. You guys would love this fair. It was so cool. No, I have not gone to the Swedish Museum where the Codex, how do you say that, Gigas is held. No, that would be cool. On the subject of human skin, has anyone heard of the old West Outlaw whose skin got turned into a pair of shoes? His name was Big Nose George Perot. No. What the fuck? That's crazy. What was I gonna do? They should go on the kill stream. They're always looking for guests. Well, I mean, I don't know. What do like people have to talk to me about anyway? Not really sure, other than just like, you know, what happened to me. But you guys all know about it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be involved in any like drama, so I get weird about going on other people's shows. I'm going to read a little bit more. Extent and features. This work consists of an engraved title and a series of 14 beautiful engraved plates without a word of text or explanation, portraying the preparation of the Philosopher's Stone. The plates are partly symbolical and partly allegorical. They represent an adept and his wife engaged in various alchemical operations. It's very much like Nicholas Flamel and his wife Pernell Flamel, because it was reported that she was as much, if not even more, of an alchemist than Nicholas was. The images are also remarkable for depicting women at work, as well as for showing man and woman as absolutely equal in all situations. That's an interesting thing too, because yeah, magic is considered, or alchemy is considered in magic, whatever, child's play and women's work. And it's considered women's work because it's very repetitive. I mean, if you think about science and doing like a laboratory experiment, don't you have to like repeat things, you know, have repeated results, and do things ritualistically, repetitively, and that's kind of like women's work. Doing the same household chores over, you know, repetitively. And child's play because you need an imagination. You have to be able to visualize things and elements, and it's usually childlike imagination that you need. Oh yeah, and the man and women absolute equal situations. That's another aspect too that I think both the left and right are out of balance, out of harmony with. Because I think the left is like too feminized, but then the far right will go the other way around and then go like too like anti-woman, to the point where it's like out of balance again. So I don't know how to name Bofferson. Women are just crazy. Yeah, I have a saying. It's called "Men are stupid and women are crazy." Okay. Men just do the stupidest shit and women are fucking crazy, okay? That's just my thing. But yeah, so the balance, and they talk about this balance in duality, which is super important. The masculine, the feminine. It's like the left and right side of your the hemispheres of your brain. There's a ritual called the middle pillar ritual, which you have like two. You'll see also the high priestess has two pillars on her side. One's light and one's dark, like literally white and black. And you just do this ritual where you take the energy of both the light and the dark, the pillar of severity and the pillar of mercy, and you flow that kind of like the energy. If you know science, what is it? It's like what is it called? Like the magnetic waves of like Earth. Is it waves? The magnetic. You know how it looks like that in like Earth, and it's like going through like the center of it, and like the energy, the magnetic energy has that. That's what you're trying to do when you do the middle pillar ritual, and like balance both the left, right sides. And it's super important. Duality is important, and having that in balance is important. So, and there's also something called the alchemical marriage, and there is this balancing of masculine and feminine. It's the alchemical marriage. Interleaved copy with some manuscripts, script notes on the white pages, including all 15, and the leaf au lector, whereas the privilege leaf is lacking. 6 plates are hand-colored in places by a contemporary or slightly later hand, mostly in pastel shades. The authorship is Altus. Is a pseudonym, literally meaning the high one. Ooh, I like that. Metaphorically, the secret one, or the profound one. Ooh, I like that. Oh, okay, Stephen Asio. And during the centuries, the Mutus Liber has been attributed to a number of different authors. However, today, researchers agree with the attribution to Isaac Boulot, born 1619, a La Rochelle pharmacist. The copy at Marsh's Library, Dublin, has a manuscript note by Ellie. Let me just read ahead. Hold on. The engraver of the plates has yet to be identified, even though Wikipedia mentions Abraham Davillinin without supporting evidence. Interesting. Wikipedia can state something without supporting evidence. Interesting. Let me see what you guys are saying. Sideburns? This is a sideburns conversation. Okay, Bill Gometz said Trump just commuted Roger Stone's sentence. The internet is about to break. What does that mean? Did you misspell that? Let me see what you're saying. Okay. Anyway, Wikipedia states it's someone without any evidence. In my opinion, who is this? Who wrote this? In your opinion, the author and the engraver might have been the same person, as the engravings clearly show the characteristics of a self-taught, although skilled artist. What is more, a close inspection of the printing inks is the present copy, and in the Rittman copy revealed that its formulation, ratio of pigment and binding agent, varies from plate to plate. That means the printer prepared the colors for each plate anew, but did not have a fixed formula like an experienced printer would have had. But an alchemist would. Thus, the printer is presumably also non-professional, which suggests that the engraver and the printer were very likely one and the same person, further supporting the thesis that the engraver has been Isaac Boulot himself. Interesting. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I thought it was interesting. Contents and meaning. The main reason for this book being created entirely of pictures and without any explanatory text might be the following. The pictures in the Mutus Liber have many different levels of meaning, which would be explainable only inadequate by words. And so the adept was demanded to emphasize completely with them in order empathize. Let's see what we got. What do we got going on here? What does that mean? Pan is still free. Hail the brethren. Okay, what's going on with that? Wait, what do you mean Pan is free? What happened to Pan? Is he alright? Like, what's going on? He's still free. He's not. When was he not free? Or is he not going to be free? Oops. Oh my god, Love Pigeon. Okay, gave £5. Thank you so much. Says, happy birthday, Martina. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. He got fined for littering. Oh my god. Every time I light this up, someone asks if it's weed. It is. Yeah, anyway, where are we at? Okay, so the pictures of the Mutus Liber have many different levels of meaning, which would be explainable only adequate by words. And so the adept was demanded to empathize completely with them in order to penetrate the secrets of the great work. That's what alchemy, what they call the alchemical work, is the great work. Their magnum opus. Which is why my company is Magnum Opus Productions. It's the great work. In this way, only the seeker will be able to proceed further, provided with truly seeing eyes. You will be clairvoyant, as is referred to on the last page. Yeah, it says oculatus abyss. You will be clairvoyant, as is referenced on the last page. So this whole concept of like only the adept being able to interpret and understand like the symbolisms and stuff, I mean, it's just, that's alchemy. That's so alchemy. And even where there are things with text, a lot of the times it was written so that it was very confusing to someone that really wasn't that well versed in all the symbolisms, and it could confuse people, and it could get, you can, even if you are studying it and trying to learn it, it takes many years because you will mess up because they made some sort of coded language going on that fucked up your experiment. Industrial Rubber says, happy birthday, goddess. I voted for you 4 times every day the last few days. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, if you can't financially contribute to Super Chats or Streamlabs, this donation goal, whatever, I would appreciate if everybody could give me a vote. And you can vote every day. It's a daily vote. It's a free daily vote for this silly little competition that I'm doing, and I just put the link in the chat. But basically, it's the corny little like Maxim modeling competition to get on the cover of the magazine. And I just want to do a big fuck you to the haters that tried to destroy me and get on the cover of the magazine. And lost a lot of my income, so I could really use that 25K award money. And also, just like, get one of us, get one of like the non-woke thoughts to get in the magazine, get some weird alchemy aesthetics in a magazine. I think that would be pretty cool if we could all come together and make that happen. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Comment, what are you doing? You want to go outside? All right, give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. Here, go. There you go. Go. Oh, okay. A little sore. No, it was a little kitty cat. Okay, and yeah, so as referred to on the last page, you will be clairvoyant, and only initiates would be able to do so. Okay. Thus, creating an aura of mysteriousness, the author of Mutus Liber achieves exactly what the initiates had in mind, an accumulation of symbols decipherable only to adepts. I love that. In this respect, it can be compared to Michael Mayer's Atlanta Fugens, 1618, for instance. Psychoanalyst Carl Gustav Jung possessed a copy of the Mutus Liber's first edition. Wow. Now kept by the Foundation, C.G. Jung. Ah, that's why I noticed that it was a Jung earlier. And it's available online through ETH Zurich. See below. That's cool. I love that. He used it to illustrate his book Psychology and Alchemy, 1944. Wow, I love it. The concept of alchemy could be translated into photos in such a creative way. Yeah, that's right, Matthias. That's what I've been trying to do with Lady Alchemy. Is my slogan is uniting the truth with the beautiful. So the truth is like the alchemy, the truth, whatever. I actually got this slogan from a German mathematician, and he was describing his work as a mathematician was uniting the truth with the beautiful, and I was like, I love that. That's what I do with Lady Alchemy. I'm uniting the truth, alchemy, with the beautiful, the visual aesthetics. So, I mean, if people want to help me and to figure out how to make, combine our skills to make these visuals happen a little bit more, that would be really cool, because I try to do it all by myself. Ah, Industrial Rubber just subscribed. Thanks. Cool. Let's see. All right, get back to it. Che. Anyway, so in Carl Jung's Psychology and Alchemy, 1944, in this work, Jung stated that alchemy is a speculative way of thinking, which is looking for a mental balance, the metaphoric expression of which is the philosopher's stone. The process goes hand in hand with the creation of several archetypal images, also called archetypes, which gradually transform into the collective unconscious. Yeah, I mean, Carl Jung did a lot of the inner work. So alchemy has both the inner and the outer work. The outer work is the physical, the tangible, touchable, physical chemistry, laboratory, experimental work. And the inner work is the Carl Jung, the psychological, the dealing with your spirit, your inner self, your mind, your soul, and perfecting that. So where are we? He stated that it is, yeah, okay. Manuscript notes. This particular copy contains manuscript notes on the white leaves on the leaf au lecteur in 2 different French hands, mid-19th century, and 1 German hand dated 1868, predominantly giving translations of the original text into German and comments on the work. One of the German manuscript notes comments as follows. Things in German. Okay, translated. For those who know nature, the world, and mankind, this book is not a mute book, but rather a highly and preciously speaking one. Ooh, I love that. The condition of the book, its references, copies of the first edition are held in the following institutions. Digital reproductions. Pictures of the present copy can be found here. Let me see if I can pull this link up still, because I think they told me that it was temporarily going to be up. But then COVID happened. 7T3TCFJ. No, it says site can't be reached. I gotta contact them. That sucks. Alright. Whew. It's magic blood. How can you read like that while baked? That's probably why I fuck up reading when I'm streaming usually. She's a clairvoyant. That's really funny. Man, I used to do calculus baked. I used to go to calculus class. Alright, Hotep Jesus just got back to me. Let's see what he says. Okay. Yeah, he said he forgot and we can schedule for next Friday. Alright. Cool. Happy 35th. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to the top because I've changed a few things actually. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is my campaign, and I should really move it around so it looks better. Hold on. Let's do that. That looks better. And yeah, call Lady Alchemy Mutus Liber, what we just went over. It's a New York City performer discovers her true purpose and the hidden truths of the world through alchemy. That's me. And yeah, so this is some of the new coloring that I have. How do you guys like it? There's some details I'll show you. But then we have this page. This is Lady Alchemy looks at the big city from her rooftop, hoping that one day she becomes a star. Literally, my life. Some close-ups. And then this is backstage at Purgatory nightclub. Lady Alchemy gets ready for her performance, and there's all the other people back there. This is the Fallen Angel performance at Purgatory nightclub. Some new coloring I have going on there. Okay, and then Vinny offers Lady Alchemy an opportunity she cannot refuse. And then Lady Alchemy gets jumped in an alley by masked men trying to take her blood. And then I have like a few other pages that Dario needs to draw, but it's gonna like round out the campaign. So then you see a little bit of action in alchemy and what happens after this jumping incident where they try to take her blood. So we are venerating beauty in comics. When a hopeful starlet is offered the performance opportunity of a lifetime by demonic forces seeking to use her mysterious power for evil, she must unlock her ancient power within to combat them. But it could cost both her fame and her soul. Created by Martina Markota, that's me. Written by Von Klaus. Art by Dario Carrasco, Panday Studios. And the cover colorist, I'm going to have cover option by Kyle Ritter, which is fantastic. He's, amazing colorist. He did Cyberfrog and all that stuff. And he's doing Starblades, amazing stuff. And he really wanted to help me out and do the cover. I mean, he was excited. He actually asked me for page 12, this dance page, if he can play around with it. And he's just kind of pumped about some of this stuff, so that's really cool. But I have to update this actually because the colorist that did like these pages and stuff, that I'm having the interiors be done by, his name's Miko, and he is amazing. He's an artist. I don't know, he does a lot with magazines, like paints online, not just like colors. Just does a lot of really beautiful artwork. That's what I wanted. I wanted the colorist to have weird. You know, I wanted the colorist to add the weirdness to it, and Miko fits that perfectly. He's got the weird coloring for me that I need to make this thing where I need it to be. Thank you, Wise Guys Entertainment. Yeah, I'd love to come on again. Thank you, Matthias. Oh, thanks, Fox Mulder. He says it's getting better and better with every update. Matthias says the new coloring is great. It complements the art. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Mystery Rob, I missed you. Where have you been? He said he's going to do the coloring. Anyway, at Lady Alchemy, Mutus Liber, Lady Alchemy, a performer in New York City, wants to become a star, but after an altercation in a dark alley where mysterious men forcefully take her blood, Lady Alchemy goes on a journey to find out why. She meets an old man named William in an old bookstore who gives her an ancient alchemical text, the Mutus Liber, and helps her to understand the forces going on in the world. With your help, we can tell her story of the unseen forces that rule the world. Let's bring back powerful feminine beauty of 90s comic book babes. Yeah, I mean, look at this Lady Alchemy character picture of the close-up of page 1. I mean, that is some like Nagel mixed with cyberpunk. Cool. So yeah, she's a hopeful performance artist in New York. She works at a popular nightclub called Purgatory. Unlike many of her fellow performers who takes the stage as glory for themselves, she works to reinvigorate and inspire her audience through beautiful artistry and a performance that gives more than it takes. So a lot of performers are very selfish. They want to be up there to be like me. But Lady Alchemy is like emanating energy out to people. And that's kind of what makes her different, and it piques the interest of people about like she has little special powers going on. And Vinia is the one that notices these special energy that she has. She is a media bigwig with the power to make anyone a star. She's also an ancient demonic evil known to have the power to take one's soul without permission. Then there is Windy Lace and Cece Fuchs, a dual performer set at Purgatory nightclub. They are the antithesis of Lady Alchemy, completely controlled by Vinia and evil forces. They try to influence Lady Alchemy towards the dark side and turn on her when Lady Alchemy does not listen. So these characters represent the burlesque community that came after me, the performance art community, and it represents all of the other performers that just turned on me and attacked me and stuff like that. So that's fun. I don't have character sketch yet for William, but he is a dear character to me. It's based off of my ex-step grandfather who has passed away. He is not a drunkard, was not a drunkard, but when I talked to Vaughn, it was like we have to make him more dynamic and things to work towards, and redemptions of sorts, and give him some more dynamicness other than he's a good guy. So William is a drunkard who works at an old rundown bookstore, Cloak and Codex. He gives Lady Alchemy the Mutus Liber book, giving her information on her bloodline and the key to alchemical secrets and spells. So William worked as a math professor in the past, but has given up on life until he meets Lady Alchemy. He becomes a mentor to Lady Alchemy and a grandfatherly figure. It's true. So here we get to some exciting stuff, even though I don't have art for it yet. But this is part of the things that I'm just like tweaking and working on the story and making things make more sense. So I do have a scene in there where I do a performance, and it's like a ritual going on, and there's like a demon becomes summoned and shit. So the demon that is in the story is Nibarius, and that is a demon. The powers of Nibarius are to empower an artistic project with inspiration for success. So that's very Lady Alchemy would like that. He maketh men cunning in all arts and sciences. Sounds very good to Lady Alchemy. Nibarius is associated with a sound like a roaring waterfall and a feeling of extreme cold. There is a texture of rough stone, cold and almost painful to touch. There is a color like black oil, dark but in motion. I have to update that a little bit because there's some other things about Nibarius that I didn't include, but then I was talking to Vaughn about it, and like I think it really makes sense for the story still. But it's basically Nibarius' power. Not only is it to like empower artistic projects for success and to maketh all men cunning in all arts and sciences, but he also restores lost honor. Very useful to Lady Alchemy. So interesting. But yeah, so, I like the weird descriptions of it, where it like sounds like rain, roaring, like a roaring waterfall, and feeling of extreme cold. There's a texture of rough stone, cold and almost painful to touch. There is a color like black oil. Love it. Dark but in motion. So that's why you saw in the promo video the black stuff went like my Negretto piece, because I was like interlacing pages that haven't been drawn yet and trying to like give the same energy and vibe of what that second half of the video is going to be. Anyway, and then we have Hans. Hans is Vinya's muscle-bound, loyal, and very blood-soaked right hand. Though a mere mortal, Vinya has enhanced him with the darkest magic, making him deadly beyond that of any man. He poses as a bodyguard while carrying out Vinya's most depraved and wicked desires, with the hope that one day his service will grant him elite status and power beyond his wildest dreams. And then there are the Archangels, the four main Archangels. The four primary Archangels are Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel? Is that how you say it? Uriel. They are the superiors over all angels, but they are also able to deliver powerful messages when directed to do so by God. Each archangel has different powers associated with them. I don't know if you know anything about archangels, but Michael is the warrior. He's the angel of justice, and you visualize the archangel Michael dressed in a scarlet red robe with green highlights. He is holding a flaming sword, feeling the qualities of fire emanating from him, strength and protection. That's what he does. He's a warrior, he's a protector. So she's able to like summon the archangels, and they have different abilities. So how cool is that? She can just like have Michael's help or Michal's help, and he's like, boom, he's got this flaming sword and shit. And then you have Raphael. He is the healer, keeper of the Tree of Life. Visualize the Archangel Raphael on a hill in front of you. He is dressed in a yellow robe which has purple highlights. He carries a Caduceus wand, the symbol used by doctors, a wand intertwined by serpents, which represents the life force. Feel a breeze coming from behind him. You have Gabrielle, patron of messengers, angel of resurrection. Visualize a figure behind you dressed in blue with some orange highlights. The figure holds a cup and is surrounded by waterfalls or the ocean. Try to feel the moisture in the air. And Uriel is keeper of prophecy, angel of nature, visions and instruction. Visualize the Archangel Uriel dressed in earth tones on a fertile landscape. He holds a bundle of wheat. Cute. And yeah, it's based off of me. So it's the real Lady Alchemy. Uriel is the spy master, is he not, so to speak? Ooh, what do you mean by that? That could be useful. Oh, thank you, JB. Good and energizing birthday vibes and energies. Thank you, Wise Guys Entertainment. Industrial Rubber says that it's really crazy how burlesque and art can be tainted by politics and they turn on you for your opinions. It's happening in the broader world, and I'm really happy you haven't lost your mind like many of us. I have lost my mind. I have. You know, it's funny too because, I mean, yeah, I'm making a comic book about the story, and it's really fun, but it's like a fictional version of like what happened to me. I don't want this comic book to be about politics and to have it be so grounded in reality. I wanted to take it on another like more symbolic level. But I was watching a movie the other day and like in the background. So I love like really shitty dance movies playing in the background while I do shit, like cleaning or something. So I love a good shitty dance movie, or a good, actually no, even like a good dance movie is a shitty dance movie. Like I love, what's that one? I mean, I love all of them. I love the ones from the 2000s, like all just like any silly dance movie, like stupid. Like I love it. But there's that classic one from the 90s. What is it called? Showgirls, which is a classic. It kind of reminded me like of My Story, this movie I saw the other day, and Showgirls, and then it just like clicked in me, and because it had basically a girl who was like going to this audition in New York City for this like theater thing, and she's a dancer, and she, I don't know, fucks some old lady over with a cab, and then when she did her audition, she realized that old lady was like the head, you know, dance lady, like for this audition, and oh fuck, my feet start getting really, I can't sit at the chair for too long. My feet get really like stiff. Yeah, and basically she like ruined her reputation, and there's some like viral video where she was like grabbing her hand like, no, please listen to me, and then like the old lady fell, and it was like this whole thing, and she basically couldn't get any work anywhere. Her reputation was ruined, and it was all over online and everything. And then she went back to her hometown in the country somewhere and started working on shit, and then like doing some like teaching kids and doing like dance competitions with the little kids, and then backstage like some of the other dance competition girls found like her video, like, and was like, oh, aren't like this happened, aren't you like this girl, blah blah blah. And I was kind of like, kind of reminds me of me, to be fair. And also, why the fuck are dance bitches so bitchy? They're cunts. They're so fucking catty. And I was like, holy shit, there's a thing about dance and it being so catty, but like it's so difficult because you're really passionate about like the dance, about the art. Like, I'm passionate about the art. Like, I can't let it go. I can't say, fuck this industry, you know? It's like, it's so me. Like, I love dance. I love costumes. I love art. So it will never be taken away from me. But it's crazy how that's part of that world is a bunch of catty, shitty fucking women. Anyway, guess we moved away from Archangels to Archons. Yeah, no, we're done with the Archangels. Yeah, and it just, like, made me go, like, holy shit, like, my story is seriously, like, a proper fucking movie and shit. Like, this shitty movie was, like, a fraction of what happened to me. But it's funny, though. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Showgirls. Like, it was a flop in the 90s when it first happened, but it's become a cult classic, and it's good in a bad way. It's amazing. And also, fun fact, Gina Gershon is in it. People always say that I look like her. If you guys see some pictures on Gina Gershon, what movie did I just say it was? Showgirls. Like, how crazy is this shit, guys? Like, oh, you guys can see all that? Like, so crazy. What? It's me. That's me with short hair. It's fucking crazy. I don't remember this scene. Maybe I've only seen the PG version of this movie because it was, like, on TV. I should watch the proper movie. Non-PG version. Holy shit. I seriously do not remember this scene. Got boobs. Oh, that's me with fucking short hair. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember other scenes. I don't know why I'm not seeing those scenes. The ones where they're, like, doing the whole showgirl thing. But, yeah, it's pretty wild. Huh. Cool. Are we talking about dance movies? I love dance movies. Oh, yeah, that's right, Mystery Rob. She plays a cleaner who sleeps with Larry David in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Or, no, wait, what's the other show? Is it Curb? She's in one of the Larry David shows, and doesn't she play, like, a lady that's, like, selling tile or something? Like, I think she, like, is, like, working in construction, and I remember her just, like, smoking and bitching about the tile, or maybe she was picking the tile? I don't know, I can't remember, but I remember she was in there, yeah. Oh my god, free range human, you're ridiculous. Okay, so Dark Response says, since Gabrielle carries a trumpet sound, wouldn't it make sense for him to lend Lady Alchemy the power of sound wave manipulation and give her powerful hypersonic screams? See, people are getting all creative with this shit. That's what's so fun about making a comic book. And that's what's so fun about the Lady Alchemy comic book, is that there is real magic. There is real alchemy, which my former artist didn't have any. He thinks putting pentagrams means that's your alchemy and magic. Like, okay. But it's so fun. This is why I think people really like it if you're into this kind of stuff, because Nefarious is a real demon. Like, the Archangels are a real thing. Like, the alchemy, the Mutus Liber, like, all these things are actual things, and it makes the story so fun, and you can see how that can continue on more than just, like, one book, where it's like there's endless amounts of alchemy and angel summonings and demons. He didn't have magic, but he had the World Trade Center. Which are the power Lady Alchemy has. It would be nice to see her turn people into coal like the Negretto stage. How come all of you know fucking dance movies? And Uriel's uses visions and prophecies, and in my personal opinion, reading about him sees all of the time. Thus, he is the spy master, and that he influences mortals with visions and prophecy to enact God's will. That's awesome. Yeah, see, that's what's so fun about this. Like, you get it. Like, there's so much potential, and I mean, I can't cram all of that and all of the archangels using all of their abilities in one book. So there's just so much fun stuff we can play with all of these things, and with the Lady Alchemy character. So don't sit in the corner. Alright, thanks. What's the... Patrick Swayze. Thanks, Patrick Swayze. Alright, let's see what we have here. Yeah, exactly, for your Inhuman, but you have a wealth of things to draw from, so you can go 100 directions and as many issues theoretically. Yeah, that's what's so exciting about this. And that's how I felt when I first created Lady Alchemy, the stage performer. I got really excited because I was like, oh my god, there's so many alchemical references, symbolisms, archetypes, visuals that I get to represent, and it's just endless. So it wasn't like a one shtick thing, and now it's the same thing with the comic book. But yeah, let's look at this. This is page 1, and Lady Alchemy sits on the roof of her building's edge, high up on the sprawling towers of New York City. The sky's gorgeous as the sun melts into the horizon, yet her beauty steals the show. Yvonne wrote that, not me, so just saying. A cast iron fire escape with beautiful old school design work trails downward from her. Angelic figures holding swords flank her as if guarding her. She's stargazing without the stars. This is where she goes to feel at peace again and dream above the city, above it all. Backstage at the nightclub Purgatory, everyone is talking about the mysterious Lady Vinia who's attending tonight. Let's just look in a little bit closer at this because it's just so cool. Just all these characters and stuff, the stagehand. This is all like real life. We have the contortionist. Can't wait to get this colored. This is coming next week. So you got Daguan over here. It's really cool. And this is the Lady Alchemy performance, the Fallen Angel performance at Purgatory nightclub. Like, just look at that page. Vinia offers Lady Alchemy an opportunity she cannot refuse. So, deals. Lady Alchemy gets jumped in an alley by masked men trying to take her blood. Yeah. Colorist mood board based on real Lady Alchemy performances. So, yeah, this is a piece of the script, Vaughn's script, and it's... Oh god, the city. Right. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, so this is page 12, and it's a big splash page. Have fun with this. Lady Alchemy is Fallen Angel. Fog on stage, glittery blood where wings once were. She's hunched in a gorgeous pose near the ground. Glorious collage of Lady Alchemy performing her Fallen Angel piece. Oh, sorry, my eyes are killing me. Fucking lashes and shit. A gorgeous collage of Lady Alchemy performing her Fallen Angel piece. Large versions of her and smaller ones tell the story of her dance, while also just being a poster-worthy collage of the character. She reaches up towards the light, stands up, looks up into the light as to talk to God. She picks up her wings, standing up in the fog. So these are like actual pictures of me performing. This one on the upper left-hand corner is how I started the piece. If you could see it, there's like the little spotlight. Looks like trees or branches or leaves are coming down. There's fog. That's the only one of the actual performance. Oh, and then down here you see this one on the top left. That's the same picture. And then the second one, that's me on stage doing this Fallen Angel performance. You could see the colors and there's lights and stuff like that. Same with the pictures down below. That's from the Fallen Angel performance. Oh, and the one on the right, that's backstage, me laying there on the ground in my sheer outfit. And the close-up face ones are how my makeup was. So it was really cool. I actually have video of this, like little gift things. And you could just see like all the sparkly dust, 'cause that's a Fallen Angel. So it was all like, ew, I'm like dirty, but it's like sparkly. Sparkly dirt. I love it. And then Dario and the colorist did this with it, and it is just perfect. This is what my performance was like. I mean, I love it. Look at how this... Can I get this closer? Oh, there we go. Deals, deals, deals. Making deals. So yeah, this is the actual Lady Alchemy doing performances like that. And here's some more close-ups, and look at this arm right here. You see how it's like black because it's like hidden, like the lighting is like very dramatic, and then like the light just like cuts through the arm, and then there's like the flowing fabric, and it's sparkly and magical and sheer and neon. This was like the actual performance. Look at this arm. Look at this page. I love it. It's perfect. This is what my performance was like. I love it. Oh, and then we have some Pablo versions. We got some Pablo art here. Actually, I do want to zoom in. Sorry. Sorry about it. But oh, I gotta fix that, the graphics. Yeah. But yeah, so I love Pablo Romero. You guys should check him out. And I had him do an alternate cover as well, and it's Lady Alchemy in her gold outfit, because she transmutes from the beginning in that black outfit, and in the end she has like the gold outfit, transmuting lead to gold, and she's holding the Mutus Liber. She's got her halo happening, and this little circle thing around her, not only are these like, you know, zodiacs and shit, but these symbols are the Archangel sigils. They're the actual sigils to the Archangels. So see how they're represented there without drawing actual Archangels. It's cool shit. Wait, who would be good for the tarot cards? I forget. What are we talking about? Aw, thank you, Count, for the birthday wishes. As above, so below. That's right. Let me just see what you guys are saying. Am I in Manhattan? I'm not going to dox myself, but no, I'm not in Manhattan. Oh, I didn't see this super chat. We have Joe Musashi. Joe Musashi says, happy birthday, Martina. Just voted for you for the Maximum Contacts. I actually know someone else who's also in the contest, but you deserve this more. Oh my god. Thanks. I do appreciate that. I do deserve it more. Just because, like, fuck my life. Just really freaking cool, and looks like no other product coming out independent or mainstream. Thank you, Free Range. Wow. Ted says the mix of cyberpunk and burlesque is indeed unique. Project has legs. Wow, thank you. I love this. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Gee, I wonder who those 2 dislikes are. Yeah, still getting harassed, even on my birthday. Count says, happy birthday, Martina McQueena. Free Range said, Ted, exactly, and if you never read Neuromancer, you gotta do it. You'll get an extra piece of some kind of puzzle, and it influenced cyberpunk so much. Oh, that's really interesting. I love that. Please remind me that too. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but yeah, Ted, I want to play your video too, actually, but I'm like an idiot because on the OBS I replaced like the link with the trailer, the comic book video that I was trying to do to show, because I like didn't know like what to do. I was like, oh, let me just replace like a thing, I don't know what to call it, like a button that I already have. And then I was like, shit, now I replaced Ted's video. Like, I need to now find Ted's video. I think I know where it is. And I want to show that as well. A truly visionary book. Thank you. Let me see. I see him designing nice borders and such. Eduardo, why are you a disappointment? Why? Let me see what's happening here. Oh, because you're late again? Oh, okay. He says, I'm late. I'm a disappointment. Man, yeah, you were pretty late because it's been like 2 hours, like an hour and 50 minutes, so I'm about to get out of here soon. Great imagery. You have a strong grasp of aesthetics. Just checking in. Skinless Frank. Oh, thanks, man. Fuck yeah, you have a strong grasp of aesthetics as well. You can truly tell who's like the artsy people in this group. Okay, you can have Lady Alchemy find the Philosopher's Stone and have her transmute regular matter into a spiritual matter similar to necroplasm that she can use as a slime-looking defense suit. You guys have such great ideas. See how this is why it's exciting. People are just like really getting into it. Eduardo gave 20 bucks. What is R? What's the R stand for? R, 20 bucks. Thank you, Eduardo. Aw, that makes up for being late. Prearrangement says, of course I follow you, Martina, but you got 5 seconds to follow me back on Twitter. Prearrange 88. Okay. Okay, I'll follow back. I will follow back. Let me see. Where are you? Alright, tell me what it is again. Well, let me see. What is this? Alright, free range pig. Gotcha. Let me see. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Following you back. I shall be thy third dislike. No. Thank you, Eduardo, for the birthday wishes. It means a lot. He said, I've been having trouble with stalkers. I'm getting a little taste of what people such as you go through. Shit, man. Well, you could always message me. I think my email is on this page, actually, is it? No. It's martinamarkotanyc@gmail.com. It should be in the description. Dude, send me a message because I have a lot of experience with stalkers. And even if you just... I know that you need to keep things private publicly because it becomes really hairy when you start blasting that shit out, but and it enables them more, encourages them more, but you do feel like really trapped. So you want to talk about it, let me know. I'm like anyway. So have you turned 25? You're so sweet, Eric. Cute, cute, cute. Very cute. Man, I'm almost done with this thing. Gotta roll another one. Two dislikes again, eh? Yes, Rainbow. Oh God. Jack's in here. Do I plan to collab more with Lucy? Possibly. But I'm back in Brooklyn and she is in the UK. So, unless we can do something separately. Well, New York does have gun rights if you go upstate. It's just the city. Anyway. Joe Rouchy. Is that you? Yes, you can DM me on Twitter, Eduardo. I just wasn't sure if you were on Twitter. Thinking about it now that you are. I'm pretty sure the person making stalkers go after me is mentally compromised. They always are. They've made very harsh accusations. Yes, quite a few. If not, I think all of my stalkers are mentally compromised in various ways. Online stalking or any other kind of stalking is weird. I spent a lot of time studying the human mind, both in college, then as military police. Oh, wow. Then, well, in some ways as counter special forces. A lot in humans? I thought of something for Lady Alchemy with the Spiritual Matter slime suit. If you don't know what I mean, look up Unknown from Tekken Tag Tournament and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Love Tekken, that's cool. Yeah, of course Jay knows what you're talking about. There's Jay to chime in and know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly, Free Rich Human. And stalking is just such a weird thing. How a person becomes so focused and goes from love to hate in a second. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Rouchy, that's funny. You're hearing my voice again. Rouchy, I'm always talking. I'm talking on stream, like, all the time. I was working at the Rebel, making videos and shit. Yeah. I'm always talking. Welcome. It's a high school friend of mine. Happy 23rd birthday. Thank you, Craig. Is there such a thing as a mentally stable stalker? That's a good question, Eric. That is definitely something that runs through my head when I say that all of mine are crazy. It's like, can you not be crazy and be a stalker? I mean, the fixation on someone is also really interesting. How someone can be fixated on a person for various reasons, whether it's jealousy or anger, or, resentment or whatever. There are no mentally stable stalkers, no. And while not all stalkers are dangerous, it's true. Can I fight you on Tekken? Bring out the champagne. Maybe I should go visit the liquor store. Oh, Joe, you're up in Westchester County. Yeah. Can you have guns in Westchester? Because you can in the Hudson Valley. There's always gunshots in like farming land. Yeah, there is that. Hunting. There's hunting land and stuff like that. Yeah. Any stalker with physical access to you will progress to violence if not stopped, incarcerated, put in a hospital. How do I post links to images on here? I should change my settings so I can allow links. I just stopped it because I had a lot of stalking and harassing for like the past few years, and so online as well, and armies of people online. So I have a lot of restrictions that I put on the stream because you know, the harassment just became too much, and I depend on streaming to make a living, so I had to do something about it. But I think things have calmed down a little bit, and a lot of you guys in this chat are just so amazing. You know, we have really intelligent conversations, a lot of interesting stuff that you guys have to say, and I think you guys know how to handle it when someone comes in here trying to fuck with me. So, yeah. I have a stalker. Guess that means I made it. Shit, you do? Oh my god, Skinless Frank. I want a hot female stalker. How do you get those? Well, the thing is, I think like even like a hot stalker, which I don't know. None of mine are hot or anything, but even if they were hot, I think that it like they become not hot because they're like psycho. Have you ever seen like a girl that you thought was like cute, but then when she's just like full on psycho, you're just like, get her away, not attractive at all. Bye. Oh my god, Eduardo, she found your Twitter account from another thing that had nothing to do with that Twitter. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Reggie says, I never understood someone continuing to pursue a person who has rebuffed them. I usually don't want to speak to a girl again if she has turned me down. Well, 3 of my stalkers, 3 out of my 5 stalkers are women. Yeah. I have one stalker from about 8 years ago who was a friend. It is that love to hate thing though, and the anger of being rejected, but she is a sociopath, probably has other issues because she's like mentally like retarded, but like she's not a smart girl. She just depends on like stripping her whole life. But she saw me perform and became infatuated with me, started asking me about like how to get feathers and then how to like make my costumes, and then she wanted to start getting into burlesque and all this stuff, and then she started copying me, doing my routines, doing my songs, copying everything that I was doing all the time. And she almost got me arrested because she like wanted to smoke weed outside in New York City, like nightclub, and I was like, no, that's stupid. But she like always like bossed me around and had to be in control. Very Moz-like, Jay, very Moz-like, just always trying to control me and tell me what to do, and then I'm wrong about everything and I have to go her way. And after she almost got me arrested because I told her we shouldn't be smoking weed outside, I was like, you can just fuck off. Like, that was like too far. And I never talked to her again. But she, to this day, 8 years later, lingers around, hunts down what performances I've worked, tries to take them from me, is always, taking my sloppy seconds all the time, trying to copy my routines all the time. Still, I had a routine at the Box, the nightclub that I worked at, that had bubbles, and I had like this bath thing, and now suddenly she has the bath number. She's trying to just, cancel me on gigs that I come, now that I'm back in New York and I'm getting bookings. She is coming around to make sure I get canceled from it. She's like been coming around for years and then taunting me, saying like, oh, like when I promote a gig that I've done in the past, she's like, oh, I worked that gig this year and I didn't see you on the roster. And it was like, okay, have fun with my sloppy seconds. Like, I'm on their fucking advertisement. That's why I shared it. Chill. Don't see you on the advertisement. Anyway, so 3 of them are women. And then one of them is a rejected like psycho fan that like went from like love to hate, like really psycho. And anyway, I can get into that story. I've got to do other videos about my stalkers. The other girls, the girl I put like was a burlesque friend. She didn't do burlesque, but she did like, she was in the performing scene. She did like, I don't know, various like really cringy bad like performances and stuff, clowning and stuff. And she's like borrowed a fog machine from me and whatever, and then she's like mentally ill, like feminist who got divorced because her husband left her because he was gay, and she did nothing but obsess over him and talk about him and write about him for like years and years and years and years until she got a new fixation, which was me. And to this day, she's dedicated to trying to destroy my life. And she did false FBI tips. She's trying to get my husband to not be able to come into the country. She combs through all of my footage, probably watching this right now, and then she will twist and make videos and like clip things and try to piece them together to make me like a bad guy or a hypocrite. Yeah, it's like fucking psycho, and it's like crazy to like have to watch everything you say or do because they could twist it. It's like it just becomes too exhausting. I can't keep up with how they could potentially twist something, so I need to get a restraining order. Being really, really ridiculously good looking, Jay. Yeah, Montios, I love that fucking movie. Feminists probably cook like crap too. So true, Joe. So true. Oh man. Shit, Free Range. You got actually physically attacked by your stalker. Yeah, I mean, I have. Oh shoot, no, I have 6 stalkers. Yeah, and that one, the other one is a guy too. So 3 boys, 3 girls. But yeah, anyway, the other one is like started making videos with like a mask and like bringing up guns and knives, saying he's gonna like kill me and shit. And he was like posting that shit to YouTube. It's crazy. She was so annoying she turned him gay. Yeah, exactly. I hope you keep a running log of your stalker's activity. I don't know, lots of files to go through. Alright, Free Range says, public service announcement. When someone wants to be your friend but also wants something from you, probably they only want something from you and there is no friendship. That's how you get betrayed. Very good point. That was the same thing with Miles too. Not only this bitch, but Miles did that as well. He's constantly milking me for money and things and clout. Yeah, Eduardo, that's very, very true. I'm pretty sure my stalker is schizophrenic. Literally, it doesn't make me less worried. Yeah. Yeah. They hate us because they ain't us. That's right, Puma. That's right. Oh my god. Steven says, PB Lux's roast beef vagina is not allowed. How do you know about... No, okay. I call her PP Lots. PP Lots. That's another... Holy shit, I have more than 6 stalkers, but fuck, I'm narrowing down my stalkers to like the most dangerous ones, you know. Outside of those 6 there's more. Yeah, this motherfucker more. Alright guys, well, I've been streaming for over an hour. I can't believe that happened. Unless you guys have something more to say or anything, let me know. And we'll talk about it, but I might go have a little birthday dinner. Just reheat some Chinese delivery leftovers. Free range human, I have been working on some documentation, and I become very OCD and perfectionist, and I feel like this documentation will never end, but I am planning on contacting the authorities any day now, because the stalkers kind of sometimes even like collide, and I mean, I'm just so fed up with this life and being constantly harassed and afraid and bullshit happening to me, and it's okay. So I need to do something about it. My roommate said, you need to do something about it. This is getting too far, because she witnessed some situations that had one of these stalkers. So yeah, I gotta do that, but it's stressful shit to deal with. I don't know. Ah, thank you, Soul Drift. Happy 35, or 35,000-year-old vampire. That's right. Play us out with the video, and happy birthday, Martina. Oh, right, Ted. Okay, let me get your video. Oh my god, Skinless Frank. What? He said, respect to Jack Buckby, by the way. His appearance on Channel 4 News was part of my red pilling. Dude, are you British or something? How did you see Jack? And that's so crazy, because you're like an artist. I thought you were a fan of mine first. Wow. What's the last movie you saw? I think I saw Patriots Day. Did you guys see that? It's the Boston bombing movie with Mark Wahlberg and stuff. Stalker supremacy. Oh my god, you're British. Wow. 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 Interesting. Aw, thank you, Count. That's really nice. He says, you shouldn't wonder about stalkers and idiots. You are exceptionally beautiful and talented woman. You better you embrace your warrior nature. So true. So true. All right, let me find the video, Ted's video, and I will also play the comic book video as well. Sorry, just give me a second to fuss about. But I'm about to get out of here. If you guys have any follow-up comments or whatever, or super chats, or votes, or anything of that sort, do it now. Okay. Found Ted's video. Let me reload my other video. Comic. Magnum opus, where are you? There you are. Sections, comic book, Indiegogo, alchemy video. Okay. I guess I'll just play a little Lady Alchemy shit. Okay. So It really takes a lot of guts to not bend over to bullshit people say and do to you. Thanks, man. I get really like, I'm a Cancer, very sensitive and emotional, and I don't know how long a human can take abuse for how many years, from all different angles, from everywhere, from like armies of people, before like these people want you dead. They want you dead because they don't want you to have money, they don't want you to have relationships, a family. They want you just removed from the world. So it's crazy. Alright, well, I'm getting out of here. And my grandmother's calling, so I'm out, guys. Bye.